Hi, welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. My name is Josh here, coming at you with our Soulmate Soul Scope readings. From the Akash here, we channel these for your love and your love relationships. And so welcome, I want to welcome here. We're going to start off with our air signs. So we're going to go with Aquarius at first. So if you are Aquarius, welcome here. They do want me to remind you here about the free readings. If you have signed up for that, check your email. We send those out weekly. I want you to sign up for those. There's nothing there. It's just a free 10 minutes for you to dive deeper in the Akash in your record. So we are going to be channeling this down here as I get moving for you Aquarius air signs, y'all. So free. And we've gone through a bit of it's like a, not necessarily like a heartache, like a heart, not saying you're breaking up or anything like that, but it just seems the heart and love fulfillment for those in relationships right now is not, you're not getting everything. You're feeling like there's still a piece missing. You're feeling like you're not getting the whole enchilada out of this relationship here. It started off with all these butterflies moving forward and getting into the relationship, and now you're at a point where it's just you feel like, wow, where I feel like there's something. You feel like there's just like a little piece that you're not getting it all out of, and so it's like a heartache, like an aching for more. It's not like, oh, we're breaking up, but you feel like it's heading down that direction, and you're slowly, if you continue to think that way and manifest that way, it's gonna happen that way. So it's a shift into, how can I begin to love myself so that way I can fulfill that. So it seems as though the love that is missing is you relying on someone else to complete you. And so you've jumped into this relationship and like, oh yes, you're my other half. Oh, this is great. Being in another half, all it does is put like half of that love that you should have for yourself for a whole. You're just allowing them to hold it all, allowing them to have control over that, so you feel like it's not a full deal. So it's, they want you to understand, okay, the love for yourself needs to come first. Your needs need to be met according to you. And granted, those in a relationship, if you do, they're saying the ones that you guys still are having these loving connections, to open up and communicate with them of what you're feeling and what's going on. So maybe some personal needs, maybe some time for yourself. As it seems with COVID, it's just kind of been seeing them all the time, and you don't have that space to maybe drive by yourself to your job, or kind of get away for a second. So having that breather, that walk, able to, all right, this is a me time. So this is definitely where we're going to go, and we're going to talk to your heart here with our lovely heart and relationship love cards here, because they're asking for that from you, because it's only going to hinder, as you, and those, trying to find, that other half. This is definitely going to, I don't like saying other half, but that's just kind of helping you understand, this is what you're saying. So give me your words as you're looking for your quote unquote other half, to take that step back and realize, okay, I shouldn't be looking if I myself have not found the love within myself, because it's only going to hurt both of you and them in the end, because you're going to feel like there's a need for more, and you're going to search in all these different directions, and that person isn't going to bring it there for you. You have to bring it there for you. So we're going to talk to your soul on this one. Bring some love for you. Bring in some love for you. One more, okay. So start up here. The first one that was pulled, take the lead. And I love this card, and this is really just kind of holding your own heart. Take the lead on your love. Take the lead on yourself. Finding that, so that way you can be whole with them, making a duality, making a dual pair, and not a one whole from two halves, because only, you know, in that it completes the synergy, just like the yin and yang. You have a nice balance, you have a flow with each other, you have a nice communication, nice back and forth. So taking the lead on yourself, and this was the portion here, the feeling alone, and this was what we were kind of alluding to by the something's missing. You know, it's just you're with someone, but you still feel alone because you're not whole yourself. You're relying on them to complete it, and that's not going to do it any good. You know, it's going to brush the surface, but those deeper inner feelings, you just kind of feel like, wow, I still feel, you know, I don't feel like me. And so it's drawing them, pushing them away, and you're noticing that in the relationship. And for those that are, you know, starting to talk and looking right now, you're noticing the distance after a few weeks or few days of talking, and it's kind of like, oh well, you know, you're getting into this, I'm never gonna find love. And when you get into that mindset, then that just trickles, and we don't want to go down that road. So we don't want to do that. So this is going to be what you need to do now, is embrace. I love this card. Look at him embracing the world, embracing the connection to Mother Earth, embracing him as a whole. Embrace yourself. Embrace the love that you have. Look at the heart right there in the middle there. See that right there? See that right there? That's what you need to embrace. Oh, love that just kind of focused on it. Embrace that love right there, that deep earthly love. And then this right here, success and growth. Becoming a dual pair, becoming, you know, each individual a love for yourself. When you have that, the growth can exponentially happen between the two of you. Exponentially happen for yourself, and if, you know, those in the relationships, it seems it's going to just kind of exponentially grow both of you guys at the same time, simultaneously. You'll see success in career, you'll see success in personal growth and family relationships, personal friendships and things like that, and you know, goals and things that you guys have set with each other, you'll actually be able to begin to achieve those. So that is definitely going to be one of those outcomes as we begin to sit in ourselves and heal with ourselves. Last year, they want to pull as the keepers. As they're talking, they always like to come out and give a little extra wisdom from themselves and show you who's going to be aiding in this healing of the heart. Because it's never an easy, well, not healing of the heart, excuse me. It's becoming whole with the heart. So they want you to, like I said, take that walk, take a rest for yourself. This is the time, you know, to connect and understand, you know, I gotta be a whole person first. Doesn't mean you have to exit, you know, if you're in a loving relationship right now, you know, they're not saying you have to leave the relationship and go find yourself like a lot of people think you have to do. You can still do that with them, and just, it's an opening of the communication between the loved one that you have, the significant other, so that way they have an understanding of where you're coming from, which just aids in that success and growth that we just talked about with the last card that was pulled from the heart cards. So definitely a big shift. We're gonna get two of these guys out here for a second. Boom, Lady Venus. First one that was pulled. Downloads and understanding, and this is for those, all of you actually. With that, she's going to bring in that understanding of how to be with yourself. You know, how to be a one instead of a half. That's what she's trying to say. And Master Buddha is going to aid her with that, just kind of helping you get that increased awareness. So he's just going to amplify it tenfold in this time, allowing you to become aware of how you're depending on them, you know, instead of relying on yourself first and them second, you know, together. Love this card too. So that does it here with my Aquarius Soulmate Soulscope. So thank you for tuning in here. Again, like I said in the beginning, if you did sign up for our free readings, definitely check out the link below and check your email. Check the link below for those free readings, excuse me. And also, we want to appreciate all of you guys that do subscribe, like, and share, and comment. We love the love, and we send that love right back to you guys. So We have a YouTube exclusive offer reading down below as well. Only can find it here. So thank you again for tuning in with our Soulmate Horoscopes, and I'm Josh, sending love and light. Hi, and welcome to I'm Powered by Love TV. My name is Josh here, bringing to you our Soulmate Horoscope readings from the Akash channel readings. So we love bringing you guys back here into these. These are for my Geminis out there. I have some pretty good friends who are Geminis, so I love you guys, and I want to send you all my love and light. So welcome back. If you've been with us before, welcome. If this is your first time here, I do want to let you know again here, check your emails if you did sign up for our free readings. I want to get those booked for you, so give you those deeper insights for yourself. So if it is your first time here, we channel these from the Akash here to talk about your love and relationships and self-love and things like that are going on for this week. From the 27th of September to the 3rd of October is going to be the week. So we're going to dive right into our Geminis here, because they are kind of dealing with seems like a tug of war with themselves. You are meeting someone recently, or those who are having so-called on and offs with a relationship, and this battle is internal with yourself. There's a lot of self-doubts. Is this the one? Can I provide for them? Will I be able to love them how I feel like they love me? And I don't know if I should do this. Maybe I should put this off. I don't know if this is the right time. I'm trying to get in my career. I'm trying to do this. I don't know. And so it's a huge, more internal conflicted battle than it is, because you don't show it to them. They have no idea this is going on. You're really just kind of like blocking it off from them and having this huge facade, like everything's fine. We're in, I'm in deep infatuation with you, even though you are on and off, or even though you guys just started this kind of fling, or beginning of, that what you say is a fling, as you call it that. And so it's stemming from an unworthiness, feeling like you can't have the loving, caring relationship because you've never really had it with yourself first. And so that's deep. So you just never really felt like you could attain that, because you haven't attained it yet with yourself. You see it, with other people around you. And it seemed to be something maybe you've just kind of watched, from either family or, friends, relationships, and, it's, or even past relationships from when you were young. You seem to always have a breakup or some crazy drama-filled event. And so you're just like, I can't, this isn't it, keep putting it off, and it's because of this internal conflict, this battle of, do I deserve it? Will I be able to get this? Yes, you can. No, I can't. Yes, you can. No, I can't. So it's just this huge, and so that's why you're having these, huge flings for a while. You guys keep talking, and then it's off, and then you guys get back together, and you apologize, and you kind of open up just a little bit to let him in, and then it goes away again, and then you finally open up maybe a little bit more. Maybe you release one crumb out of the huge bowl that you decide to hide from them, and so they really want to have you take a step back, understand your self-worth, your self-love, how that affects the relationship and affects the person in front of you, because they feel that push and pull, but they don't know it. So they just kind of are like, maybe he's just dealing with something else, and it has nothing to do with us. And so I'll try to be there for them and be there with them at this time. And really, you're just so conflicted internally, and they won't communicate that. So it's time to take a step back, reflect on this, understand where this is stemming from, so you can begin to heal it. This is going to be the time to heal that, so you can step into wholeness, and then step into them as well. And I want you to bring them into that, because you have been searching for, and you seem to be, seem to be really, you really love them a lot, and you don't want them to leave, but you also don't know how to keep them because you keep toggling. So opening up that communication, the throat chakra is really blocked right now, and same with the heart. There's seems to be like a bridge right here. You're not really able to communicate your feelings to them. So we're gonna go to our Moonology here, Moonology deck for this, because in this week we will have a full moon that we're talking about here. This is going to give you the steps, things to take to begin that clearing of that self-doubt, and actually allowing the side that you want to win, that yes, I deserve this, yes, I need this, yes, I want this love, I want this relationship, I want this to work, I want to find that one, that side that you root for, but your ego keeps rooting for the other side, and subconsciously you keep battling and pulling at the other end. So this is going to help you win that tug-of-war battle to the side that you deserve. You're aware that you deserve to have this, and you can have this, but you just subconsciously keep destroying yourself. And it happens. But once you become aware and can control that, then you can take that in other aspects of your life, and then the fun really begins. Yeah, one more. I said one more. Okay. So, first card that was pulled, you are good enough. Just what we said. They want you to understand the worthiness that you deserve this relationship, you deserve this person, you deserve to have that loving connection in your life. It's time to cut the push and pull, time to cut this doubt out, time to cut this tug of war, time to cut this huge battle. Open up that communication to allow them to come into your life here. I love that it's in Virgo, that solidarity there. Quit denying that you can't, it'll never happen. So, conclusions are within reach. Now, this is the next card here. This is that formulating. This actually goes along with the third one here, pulled. Prosperity lies ahead. So when you come to that final term, that final understanding of, okay, I'm making this decision, this is what I want, this is the relationship that I want, this is kind of how I want my love to go, this communication. Once you make those first steps, prosperity lies ahead. So when you begin to solidify your intentions, instead of having back and forth intentions of wanting one thing and then wanting the other, then that's where you're getting that push and pull, as your intentions are on both sides. So once you sit and reflect with yourself and find that solid intention, the prosperity of the love, not only with yourself, but also from the other counterpart, will be able to flourish and blossom and grow and sit at that, level of blissful love. And one of those that people will envy. People will actually look towards you and be like, wow, how'd you do that? How did you get so lucky? So you'll give them a little wisdom, a little insights, as the inner work that you do. We're going to actually pull here again, just to get you a couple here. Seeing at the soul power here, your sacred power, they call it the seed of your soul. I love these cards. And this is going to allow you to know where you're going to be, and the power inside you that's going to be able to drive this direction, the yes, I deserve direction, the I'm good enough direction. Boom. Underline what we talked about, communication. Now, it's hard for us, hard for the Geminis here. So coming to that solid space here, and just look how it's just like a holding that little butterfly right there, just so caring and delicate, because it is delicate. Love is delicate, and being able to communicate that love is tough. It's not an easy thing to do, communicating from the heart. So once you begin to sit with that and do that, you're going to blossom and flourish. So be that cocoon for a little while, and just let them know you're formulating this intention and what you want, and communicate with them at the same time. for those that are getting into and for those in current relationships, that the open communication is going to be huge for you guys in the beginning stages and moving forward. It's going to allow you to blossom and find that love. So I do want to thank you guys for tuning in here with our Soulmate Soulscopes readings. Thank you, our Geminis. Again, don't forget to check your emails here for those free 10-minute readings. And those who do subscribe, we do send you love all the time, and we do send you light. And check below because we have a little gift for you guys of our YouTube exclusive readings. Exclusive! So check those out down below. Thank you guys again for tuning in here. I'm Josh, Powered by Love, sending you love and light. Signing out. Hi, welcome to I'm Powered by Love TV. My name is Josh here. I'm bringing to you our Soulmate Soulscope readings, channel from the Akash here. These are going to be for our Libras. So welcome my Libras. Welcome those who are just coming in, tuning into us. These are channel readings for your self-love, soul love, relationships, things like that going on. So in our love life. Want to remind you here, if you have signed up for the free readings, check your emails. We send those out weekly. Get that free 10-minute reading that you signed up for. If you won, make sure you check that because you want to get those, and we want to help you and give you these deeper personal readings for you. So be sure to look for that. Beginning now with our Libras. Give me a moment because we are having some new beginnings with ourselves. Some of us are, single and learning to step into that love with ourselves and beginning to open up to a relationship, opening up to someone, for someone coming into our life here. Some of you may have already met that person. Some of you may need to communicate to that person that the feelings that you have for them, because obviously it's the start and you're ready for it. You're stepping into that portion. So it's a new beginning, not only for yourself but for those who are searching, and those in relationships right now. They're telling me those in relationships, those in marriages, it's also a new beginning. So it's just kind of a new beginning all around for you guys. And it's not a new beginning in the sense of divorce or anything like that. No, I don't want you to think about that. It's a new beginning in finding another way to love them, to show them love, and to bring love into this relationship. Especially after a few years, you seem to be dwindled into just kind of like a side-by-side living. But no, this is going to be that new kind of spark for you guys. It's going to help you find this, help you communicate with this, and bring this out and recreate that burning passion that you guys had in the beginning of the relationship and in the marriage. This is going to be an exciting time, and the energies are going to be pushing you and pushing you forth. And so it's keeping that openness and keeping that communication and keeping that I am worthy of this, I deserve this, and this is my time, especially for those who have been single for quite some time. I want to congratulate you on doing a lot of this self-work. It's been a long journey, and a lot of people, if you've tried and failed and tried and failed in relationships, and so it's just kind of been a tough battle. And so this allowed us time to sit with ourselves, this last year in 2019, to sit with ourselves and do some work. And right now they want you, to continue doing that work, but being open as well. Because we're always going to be doing inner work, until we finally reach, transcendence. But we're going to go ahead and pull here from our keepers, because they are excited to help you keep that communication open and continue with this loving light that you guys are embracing right now. Libras. It's showing it's a battle. It was a battle. And So some of you are thinking about renewing vows. If you are thinking about doing that, communicate with that. There's one that's popping out here. As you know, with I'm powered by love, whatever comes to pop out, comes to show, talk here. Bring that up to them, you know. Get deeper in those, you know. There's sorry, they tell me, get deeper in those, you know. Don't, you know, go into, you know, the actual aspects of the love and the things that you cherish and want to communicate with them, and let them know so they feel the love emanate from you, so they can emanate it back. And that's how it kind of works together. And there's one more. And we're going to do one more here because they said 3. We love the power of 3s. And first one here is charity. This is for those of us searching and being open and continue that openness. So she's going to help us stay open. The prayer and contemplation. I'm manifesting. Look at her, just kind of, I love the roses around, just pure love in this card. And it says here, ask and you shall receive. So when you begin to do that, you know, manifesting, not only are you beginning to learn the power of manifestation in your life with other aspects, but you got to be able to do that with all aspects, so that way you are balanced and what you want and what you deserve. So charity's here to aid you in this love aspect of your life. You know, as we've started with ourselves and moving on to wanting a deeper connection with someone. So it's going to be great. And the awakening presence is to let you know that here that you are guided and you are protected in this time, and to not fear communicating to someone about how you feel. It's always been very timid and very like me. It's not the right time. It's not the right time. You know, maybe I'll find that one, and she's not the right one, or he's not the right one. And so this is the time to be. You know, we're gonna protect you in this time. You know, we're gonna, you know, no matter what happens, I'm gonna keep you protected and loved in this time. This right here is, I love this card too. She is the dynamo, the Shekinah. Here with the sacred self. You're ready to share that, and you're ready to open that up, and that Merkaba right in the middle. I love that. Just kind of your whole energy and everything. You're open and wanting a new change and a new addition to your life in this time. And with those here, they're saying those in relationships and marriages. Long-term seems to reconnect both of you to the sacred selves, and actually the wholeness of that. So it says here, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. And that's really what love is all about, being able to dance with each other in communication, in, you know, different areas like finances and love and gifts and all these things, and acts of service and all these different love languages, dancing with them and having a fun, you know, having a good time, because, you know, you feel that with them, and you're in a rhythm, and you're in a flow with each other. I want you to reconnect with that again and let that, watch that blossom as you do. And so that is beautiful. We're gonna pull out here again from our soul cards here. I love these cards, actually. These are beautiful cards. These are soul messengers. Things we're moving into here. And for those who are struggling to see this right now, they're saying, because some of you are like, I don't know, man, I can't see that. You know, it's just, there's a lot going on in your life, and that's because you're in that first state of, I don't know if this is the right time. You know, you're trying to put it off, and you keep justifying it with, I gotta do this though. You know, I gotta go to work, or I gotta not even just work, just like I don't feel it or nothing like that. And that's closing you off because of the fear. And you're afraid to open it up. You're afraid to let that barrier down because of something that's happened in the past. You know, it could have been seen when you were younger. You know, just the relationships that you watched when you were growing up, from family and, you know, just kind of bouncing around, and you did that and when you were younger, and so you've begun to heal and begun to manifest in other areas of life, and just kind of left love on the back burner because you figured, when the time comes, the time comes, and they're telling you the time is now, and you just are like, I still don't feel it. And so that's them trying to let you know, hey, you're still dealing with this area of love in your life, and to recognize that and become aware and allow them, right here, to let you know you are protected in this time. He's going to be at your back. There's going to be, you're not going to fall into this. It's not going to play out how you're creating it in your head. Human beings are so powerful in the mind, and being able to create huge scenarios and make them have real life emotions and feelings. And you do that a lot in all areas of your life, and you're doing it a lot in your love life. And so it's stopping you and hindering you from actually opening up to it. It's there. It's right there. They're putting these people in and these things in your life, and you're just like, I don't know. It doesn't feel right. I can't do that right now. I got to focus on this, or I got to focus on this. And they're letting you know that, hey, like, we got you. Stop creating these false tangents, these huge labyrinth-like scenarios. It's blocking you off from all areas, not just this. And this is definitely a time to allow that to open up and heal. Growing with the self-love and then growing into a loving relationship, it's just going to guide you forth as you begin to open up and let go. And it's really hard to let go. I get that. Understand how difficult it is to move forward and move on with that. So we're going to pull here from our soul. Stay in the power of threes. Right. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Manifestation. Love this right here. Look at that. It's beautiful. Total of the earth right above. I just picture the heavens coming down and guiding you in these manifestations and letting you know you have that power. You can have that love, and you've been manifesting in areas. The manifestations, this card is just letting you know that power is within you. You've been doing this in different areas of your life, and so now it's time to focus that on that openness and manifesting that love that we've desired and so far want and have been yearning for. So that is a beautiful thing. And this right here is just letting you know that person is going to walk hand in hand with you as you go through your soul journey. It's definitely going to be a dual kind of action as you continue walking on this. They're going to be supporting and aiding and helping you project forward as you do that same with them. So they're going to just be right along with you. I love this card as you walk into the heavens like that with your soul. Beautiful. And the last one here, soul name. Soul name. Look at that. Soul name and soul journey. Just helping you understand your purpose and helping you understand who you are and remembering. And they're going to be bringing all this sorts of information out to you and going back to that higher self. And so this is really going to be just a projection. So those who are, open and ready and ready to go and manifesting that love in your life, just be on the lookout for that and know the feelings that you have. So definitely a big blossoming time for you guys, and allowing yourself that surrender and letting go of those fears of different fallouts and things like that, and knowing that you are going to be protected at this time. And this is definitely a big time to do that. So I do want to thank you guys tuning in here with our Libra Soulmate Soul Scopes here, my Libras. Now, again, if this did resonate with you and you want a little more deeper insight here, check out our free readings down below, just like I spoke with in the beginning. Do send those out. If you did win, we will send you an email, so be checking those so we can get those booked with you. Also, our YouTube exclusives. We love all the comments and all the love you guys have been giving us since we started this channel, and coming on here and embracing us as, you know, we embrace you and bring these messages forth from your guides and center masters and higher beings and things like that. So we want to give that back here with our YouTube exclusive 30-minute reading. So check that link down below as well. It's only available for you guys. Again, Josh here. So signing out, sending love.